I'm going to say an introduction. Welcome everyone, my name is Sunnyvale again, and in part one of this just how free-to-play friendly is Eternal really, we made the budget deck that I was planning on playing in about an hour of gameplay, and now we're going to play that on the ranked ladder and see just how quickly we can hit Masters. So, there's going to be a lot of A spacing, let's go. And this is, as you can see, this is being streamed live on Twitch, so I've got some friends in chat hanging out. Hey YouTube, says Theo Versmurf. Is it? Yes, it's any percentage prime temps, any percentage. We're not going for a full collection. I think that would be a little difficult. Show us tutorial. There is video of me playing the tutorial on the internet already, and I care not to do that. Hi YouTube, watch Sunny's other videos. I do have a lot of other videos. Time to Q-snipe Sunny with anti-praxis tokens decks. Oh my god. Just start up a new account and Lightning Storm. Smurfing and bullying bronze players. Sometimes you gotta be a bully to prove a point, you gotta bite. Okay, so, question. Does the time I spend waiting in looking for games, does that count against me? Okay. Alright, fast and loose. Go away. I feel like we're going to try to prove Lights Out A's correct about how easy it is to play Praxis tokens and win. Why does it say Waystone disabled? That's a good question. Are the rest of you guys getting Waystone disabled? New players interested in F2P will also care about Q times. Hey, what's up, Sunra? We are also in hour 9 of a 12-hour stream today. Ooh. Well, I can't actually get the fire influence that I need. We're probably just going to ship this Alluring Ember to the market. God, going to Eternal from Artifact is just like, oh my god. What, I'm so used to cards not knowing what cards do that knowing what the cards do now is crazy. Waystone disabled. Oh, you know what? It's because I'm on an alternate account. So I'm not actually on my typical account because this is I'm using a brand new account for it, so it's not linked to my Twitch, unfortunately. Can you describe? Okay, prime temps. So I made the budget article, right? With all those budget decks about what I think is good if you're, you know, a budget player, stuff like that. Probably leave with the Temple Scribe. Actually, second market is like, I'm not even sure what's going on here. Second market's a little different. We'll just get the Lumen Attendant because that's value. Right, anyway, so of the budget decks that I posted in that budget article, which you can see in chat at budget article, of those, I think that Praxis is the best. And it also happens to be the cheapest by like 200 Shiftstone or something like that. It's about an 1100 Shiftstone deck. Oh, I guess we should have some crushing music, right? You're about to get bullied by huge dinos? Oh, I'm pretty wide right now. The Amber Acolyte was 100% better than the Lumen Attendant right now. Let's put on some Moto Sakuraba. That seems like good crushing music. Wait, that was not... Okay. Alright. Heat power. Excellent. Let's go ahead. Oh, I should play the obelisk before attacking. That seems good. Alright, there we go. Stampede. Oh my god. Yeah, dinosaur stampede. Well, they're not dead yet. Can't wait until I run to the Hailstorm decks in Silver. I need something a little more upbeat than this. Sorrow? There we go. You know what Ally does? How's the music? Is that too loud? I can turn it down a little. Level is, it was fine. Oops. Alright. Louder! So what I did for the YouTube video is all the times that I was just playing against the AI, I just fast forwarded it at 8 times. Because I figured that people didn't want to watch those that much. Complete basement counts? Okay. If I wasn't trying to get Masters in Draft, I'd be tempted to do this FTP thing. Oh yeah, because if you're trying to get Masters in Draft, it's difficult to just stay F2P. Let him win. Yeah, I'm probably terrible. Seems like fun. I don't know, like the grind seems pretty real. Just going through every stage of this. There's also going to be a stall at Diamond. At some point, it's not going to be smooth sailing anymore. Let's redraw this. Basically, you always want to redraw into Merchant or Obelisk with this deck. Going to make a new account and buy all the campaigns in a box of each set. I think Direwolf would be behind that, Berlinski. With draws like this, how can we lose? Primetemp's asking real questions. Was Diploseal the first strat? Diploseal first card or Riot? That's a good question. It was one of them, Yada. Because I put all of the cards in the deck list into the deck builder and just said, you know, craft all. Don't even have patience to do the diamond grind anymore. That's fair. Actually, you know what? Temple Scribe might have been a little better there, but it's fine. Changeling Diplo to Eternal Seal? I didn't hear that. ET Seal? Oh, Whirling Duo is like actually good against us. It's written right here. How's Artifact? I thought Artifact was a lot of fun, TJ. It was definitely like 9,000 IQ, 4,000 IQ plays trying to figure out what's going on. But once I started getting the hang of it, I really had a lot of fun with it. Creating a new generation of aces. Screw Praxis. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry? If they have Harsh Rule, then that sucks for us. But I'm not playing around Harsh Rule. How many new decks Manu is going to make the first day by changing... Praxis wins a lot. Ask Magikarp. Vanquish? Alright, we got it. Our opponent is actually keeping up, just because they have this, Sword of Icaria. Or not the Sword of Icaria, the Whirling Duo. The Sword of Icaria is going to be annoying, but I think it's fine. Did they just try to face us with the Sword of Icaria? Harsh Ruler is rule, you won't do that until you get higher ranked. Actually, that was... I don't know about that one. If they're running Harsh Rule in my Oni Ronin deck, I deserve to lose. Probably true. There's our Fire Sigil. I'm just gonna jam Obelisk now. So as you can see, the skill required to play Praxis is extremely high. This is actually a really good streaming deck because you can pay all of your attention to chat, make a simple combat decision, and then go back to paying attention to chat. From artifact to Praxis tokens. Mokto wielding Sword of Ikaria, not like this! See, they've got like a Warcry sub theme going on. Block here, take 3. Yeah, okay. Block. But what if you forget to press the A before hitting space? It would be a complete disaster. That's true, that's true. This is bold from the opponent. It's not like they're winning anyway. You need a gigantic lifestealer to actually beat up on Praxis. We've already forgotten to hit the Alt F4. That was a very important part, and Lights Out Ace did emphasize the necessity of that when you're playing Praxis tokens. Only one deck needed. 2-0 deck's perfect. We also won in the casual that we played to get to this point. I mean, did anyone really doubt me when I said that this budget Praxis tokens deck is going to be good for grinding to Masters? Loved Aces to Shijara. Jimmy D Knight, did you see that I linked to it in the budget articles deck? That was like the first thing I said about the deck. Hey, what's up, Tonic? Thanks for the follow. I think I missed it earlier. But welcome to the stream. Yep, we're doing 12 hours today. We're already 2/3 of the way through, which is remarkable because it doesn't felt like that long, honestly. We had some sweet games with Tony G's winning deck from this morning. And then I guess we just spent a long time learning Artifact. Yeah, that is A+ content, Berlumsky. Strongly recommended. Sunny and tokens. Oh my god, the queue time. Oops, sorry about that. I need more desk space. MR too high? I feel like this shouldn't be an issue. Can't speedrun to Masters? You need to find that sweet spot where you're winning enough to climb, but you're not winning too much that your MMR is something that people can play against. Cyrus Smith. Stands great, has both Merchant and Obelisk. Those are the two cards that you want in every single hand. We are doing our best here. We are doing our best to play fast. Have games come to their conclusion quickly. Oh, Initiative to the Sands, that's a good one. Alright, we have to give up on the Waystone, unfortunately. Did you make this deck entirely with free cards you get from the tutorial? Well, you can watch my video if you want, as you the Nab, but what I did was I played through the tutorial, I played through the first gauntlet, they give you a quest for the first gauntlet and the first forge, and then I dusted everything. And then I was able to build this deck with the however many Shiftstone. Yeah, our units are going to be bigger. I know that they have the tempo advantage, which is not great. Ooh. Cool. Warp. Free value. Seems good. Alright. Who in chat thinks we're going to run into... it's not even worth it. Just in case they have a Stormlynx, I'm not even going to attack with the Trailmaker. What he didn't say was he got lucky with chest upgrades and premiums. Well, I mean, you could also get lucky with opening a card that is actually in the deck. Could have hit for 1. Oh yeah, I could have hit for the Ember. Yeah, that's true. Oh god. What? A 5/6 Endurance? This card's so OP. Stereotype Draft Common. Yeah, you don't know how many times I've run into that card. It's written right here. We actually do need the power, so I don't think I want to shift the Tyler's favored. It's actually an uncommon? Is it? It might be. Opponent play cards banned in bronze. If they have Lightning Storm or Hailstorm, this is going to be hilariously bad. But they do have an Initiate, so like... Oh, they're playing Obelisk. Okay. Down with it. Same thing as drawing a card. Oh man. This is glorious. No rarity. I think I am actually okay with multi-blocking the Sandstorm Titan. I think one of the ways we lose is if we get swept and then they kill all of our stuff. Do I need to block with all those units? Like, specifically all of those units? Probably not, but you know. If we draw a power, we get to go Merchant for Obelisk and attack for roughly 1 million. False Prince, okay. Well, that is not it. Yeah, we can shift that rally. Having 2 obelisks is better than rally. Just want to draw power so King gets round. Dude, if they had a torch. What? What? No, even if they had a torch, we had enough to take it down. Ah, crystallized. Your style. Oh, I guess we need another power also. Well, that qualifies. This only makes 1 unit. Could have had 2 obelisks in a rally? I guess so. Yeah, considering that that was not exactly crystallized, I think we're fine. Yeah, you got it. Oh. Well, Yada, are you happy? Do we get an achievement for this? Justice, make opponent think I have stand together? Yeah, I guess so. I feel like for these token decks, usually Primal's a more common pairing, but... Could have had 2 obelisks and 2 rallies. And fewer units. Alright, ranked strength 3. Let's see if we get the ranked streak of 10. This is really... Hopefully these placement games mean something as opposed to just like you have to play these 5 games before you start getting points, because yeah. I like how opponent block and didn't scoop like I'm not doing the math right. Maybe it's that's what this tokens deck does. Let's redraw this. I know that we're redrawing to an Aurelian Merchant, but having those 2 Leering Embers with no fire in hand is extremely suspect. This hand's very good. Here we go Initiate into Merchant, and then we go get the Xenon Obelisk. And we can pitch the Luring Ember, that's fine. And yeah, we'll just attack with Grandin Drones. We played this dude already? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Actually, we might have enough power that we can just pitch the Time Sigil. Is it really a thing? I don't know about that. Look, our turn 3. Man. I mean, if they play a Whirling Duo here, that's something. I'll trade Whirling Duo for one of my units. So we just want to keep on drawing cards that are units and an additional card. I think like the best thing is Temple Scribe for us right now. Oh, there's Feather? Okay. When you need to card games, you just don't scoop as much when you're defeated. Yeah, I guess so. Average, reasonable things happening. Well, I mean, we still can't activate the obelisk for a few turns. Time to use my prime sub so you can unsub because of this. Alright, take down the body. Big Lifestealer might get them out of it, like Righteous Fury. Righteous Fury might happen. Oh, they got a fast spell. Is that Lumen Attendant in the market as bad budget H Heart of the Vault? It's I think it's more like bad Carnosaur. Like, it's something that's really good to get when you're going into the super late game. Singularity. It doesn't really take the place of Heart of the Vault, because Heart of the Vault is something that you want in your main deck, right? You don't really want it in your market anymore. So, like, if it gets late in the game, Lumen Attendant is one of the better cards you can have. It's possible that Lumen Attendant is also just bad. I will admit that. Darker Intent, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. We are speedrunning Eternal today. Well, among many, many other things that we're doing. We are speedrunning Eternal today and trying to get to Masters. Although I think that we're just not going to have enough time, even if we win every single game. 4-0 deck's perfect. I've never seen anyone warp Heart of the Vault from their market. Yeah. So, the cards that are replacing... Usually I have 3 Rally, I believe, and 0 Spark Hatcher. So I think 3 Spark Hatcher and the 1 Last Rally are replacing Heart of the Vault in this deck. That being said, you should also... Like, this deck also wants Teacher of Humility, and you can cut some of the lower cost cards for that. Yeah, this hand is, well, yeah, I can't play this, so I can kind of play it. It's probably bad. Grimfan got to Masters with Sky Craggo, and that's a good one. This hand is not that great, but considering our deck is entirely things that are both power and units, I think we're going to be okay. Oh my god. Opponent is playing a 100-card deck. So generally, if you're wondering why I commented on my opponents playing a very large deck, if you're playing card games, you want the minimum deck size exists for a reason, and you want to always be playing the minimum. We go and draft when we have enough gold to try to get the cards and upgrade the decks, or are we using this exact 75 to Masters? That's a good question, Boris. I don't know how much those cards help. Like, drafting takes a long time, right? We could, oh, you know what? We could, I guess I just torched this. Nah, if they're hitting this, the initiate is actually more important. If they targeted the initiate, I might have torched face. Anyway, if we just pick all the cards and dust all of them, but even so, like, we wouldn't get, like, the cards that we need to upgrade this are legendary, so I don't know if that actually helps the whole time. Good question, though. As he signs the petition. Garth Thurgan, I actually won an FNM with Battle of Wits once. I won 4-0. It was super sweet. Okay, now they're getting wise to what they should kill. I remember trying to play with an MTG deck that was over 100 cards. You got mana every 3 turns. It was super sweet. Birthing Pod was in Standard the same time that Battle of Wits was. You need a lot of dust. Yeah, you need a lot of dust. Monitor is 600. Oh yeah, Monitor could be a replacement, but I honestly don't think it's that necessary. Oh yeah. Reinhardt, GG. Yeah, that's one of the things that we did to mitigate the flood in this deck. Is have a Reinhardt, like have the monuments, because you have so many cards that are both power and units. I'm just gonna play this so we can attack for 1. Battle of Wits is a modern card? Yes, it is. Why is Waystone dead? Jalike, the reason that Waystone is dead is because oh, that plus Harsh Rule? The reason that Waystone is dead is because I'm not using my main account for this. So there's the deck list. Actually, let's make that command. Yeah, so there's no Waystone. Alright, this hand looks... this hand's not the best. We could redraw toward Obelisk or Merchant, and I think we probably want to do that. This deck is consistent enough that you really want to find one of those. Hey, look, Merchant. If you get the first 10 wins. It's not totally crazy. I hate it, but I think we go... No, we go Fire here, get this out. Because this deck has a lot of time influence. As long as you have the first time, I think you're pretty good to go. So we want to get the Grandin off of the Waystone if at all possible. Is there a best deck at the moment? So My Nice Troll, the way that Eternal works as far as the metagame goes is that it's constantly shifting. There's always, like, whenever there's a good deck and you know it's the deck to beat, you can always counter it. There's a pretty good way to build your deck to beat it. So yes, but I don't think that's oppressive. I think that FJS is probably one of the best decks right now. Tyler is also very good. So, like, I'd start with those two as the decks to beat. Sad about 3 faction? Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, there's the third. That's actually really important. So that gives us the third fire we need so that we can play the Waystone, get the Grandin, and then ship the Grandin to the market. Or actually, I guess we don't even have to do that. We can ship this power. It doesn't matter at this point. Tyler is good, the percentage of the meta is low. Oh yeah, people aren't playing a ton of Tyler. I mean, it's kind of a miserable experience to play, honestly. Not just to play against, necessarily, but to play. Torch is not going to be great here. This way we have, next turn we have Obelisk plus Merchant, so we have up to the 8 power. Alright, healer, I mean that's kind of okay. The Scream Tree is not gonna block. On 5 flyer, not like this. I'm just gonna start attacking. Let's get the Lunar Attendant. None of these provide power, right? Okay, good. Deck list? Oak Shot, I got you. I posted it to Twitter. I think it was in what some people are retweeting. I asked Luis if he could retweet it, and he did. So I'm glad. This deck, for anyone that is curious about it, is part of my budget deck article series. This deck was created just from the cards that you get in the tutorial. So if you take a brand new account, you can make this deck. You're supposed to DM them? Maybe I should have. I'm not great with etiquette. That is not my strong suit. I've done a lot of Twitch etiquette faux pas in the past. Oakshot, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. I didn't change my my emotes to what I usually run. New player emotes. The most vanilla. Deal 1,000 damage. We've already done 1,000 damage. I mean, I guess we did like 100 in one of those games. Alright, fire level 4. And we get a pack. Sweet. Time level 4. Also a pack. Awesome. So if we get... How many packs do we need to make a legendary? 16? No, less than that. 11. 11 packs? 10 packs? 10 or 11 packs to make a legendary? 6-0. Deck's perfect. So, I mean, to make all 8 legendaries that we would need like over 200 packs. But for, you know, this mostly functional version of the deck, it seems to work out okay. Can just craft them gradually? Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think Heart of the Vault is what we prioritize over Teacher. Yeah, well, in the article I wrote that you should prioritize Teacher just because Teacher sees play in more archetypes. But I think, considering we are playing just this one deck, we should prioritize Heart of the Vault. Just get them as drops, duh. Yeah. Drops are on. Oh shoot, crests would be a good addition too, huh? I was going back over the video that I made for this deck, and I accidentally dusted a crest that could be played in this deck. I felt like an idiot. Opponent's got some... This looks like Haunted Highway. This is actually the best matchup we can have against Haunted Highway. Or at least one of them. Yep, I adjusted Crest of Impulse. Go me. Oh, I should have played that instead. Oh well. Play fast. Play loose. I don't know how I dusted it too. Like that was a very concussion sunny play. Yeah, well, I mean, other people are like, God, I'm running into other people are probably unhappy about running into Praxis tokens already, right? Luna attended in market seems so bad. I think it's something to get in the late game because you don't have another slot for a rare or legendary. They just kill the 1/1. Pick up another one. Fair enough. Yeah, if you have a Carnosaur, go for it. I think that's better. I just don't have a Carnosaur. Yeah, these are just gonna get bigger. Shakedown. Oh, that's pretty good. Secret Torch. 2/2 grand. Although the extra cards are going to be nice for us. Got it. Play a different budget deck every once in a while? Yeah, maybe Pixel Ran. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to build the other ones, right? Attack for 12. Hold these back. Reasonable blockers. Scumbag pay-to-win player trying to ruin Sunny's fun. Yeah. We know who the real scumbag is here. Seems unlikely that people would climb to Masters with just one deck. I don't know, I've definitely done it. You do get a Carnosaur for free, so like that is something that you can put in the deck. If you want to hit me for 4, that's fine. Brendan Merchant. Maybe I should have attacked with more last turn. Okay, we could really use a unit here. Power is kind of blank. Perma? Yeah, sure. Might be better to perma one of these. Yeah, let's just attack. I have issues playing with one deck for 3 rounds. Alright, it's not for you, Hammeth. But that's why there are 4 decks in the budget article. "30 games in a row with your Asendil list? Not tired of it? Wow, that is a true hero right there." Alright, so here, I guess when we hit enough Shiftstone, we can shift over to other decks. How many packs would we need? It's not actually that many. How many packs would we need in order to build one of these decks from scratch, having 0 cards for it? Well, I don't think, yeah, none of these rares are in any of the other decks. So we would need the full Shiftstone amount, which is about 12,000, which is About 40 packs. Finally got to draw draw cards off of Spitling and Azendel. Wait, how does that work? You just attack? Are you just talking about attacking with the flyer? Alright, not mulling something that has a obelisk in it. Spitling dies, it deals damage. Oh, wait, are you talking about Tormentor? Hey, what's up, Xenoplex? Yeah, I'm thinking of something else. The mill thing, yes. Spite Feeder, that's the name of it. Ooh, that's not a bad one. So then I get to play Amber Acolyte, then I get to play Obelisk. It's just good times all around. It's kind of annoying if they hit us, but there's no way we're blocking this. We're not giving up our units. We're not giving up like 2 units when every unit is going to be huge for us. Like, we have a few cards that draw additional cards. Oh, this is a mirror. Okay. The Teacher of Humility is actually not that great in the mirror, as it turns out. The card that you want is, the card that you want is... Well, I don't know. You just want Obelisk. That's the important card. Obelisk, Merchant. Heart of the Vault is quite good in the mirror, however. Oh my god, it's 4 PM? Jeez. Is Sparkcatcher? Sparkcatcher is a budget replacement for what we would normally play. Which is like Teacher of Humility is a better 2-drop. Oh, you're saying the card that we really want in this matchup? Not really. Obelisk is a seriously good budget rare? Yeah, no kidding. Anybody that's been playing Eternal long enough remembers the days where Obelisk cost 3. Suddenly Canadians? I don't think it makes a lot of sense for us to hold back for a rally. Our opponent might have an Obelisk here, which is why they're doing what they're doing. It's written right here. But if we get up to 8 power, like, them having an Obelisk isn't a huge deal. They have to double block all of our units. As it stands, they kind of need to double block all of our units. Oh, yeah, that's the best one. I don't think I attacked this. Well, Obelisk for 3 sounds kind of terrifying. Yeah. And, I mean, practice... The tokens deck had pretty much full support from the onset in set 1. I've just been rolling over HH. Yeah, like, HH has... People are not as... not totally happy with HH just because it's, you know, an extremely powerful deck and it's difficult to play against it with conventional decks. But you can definitely put a target on it and hit it. Okay, who's adding me? Oh.
Oh-ho!
Okay. What's up, TGP? Is that the Great Parliament? Welcome to the stream, thanks for the follow. Alright, this has a merchant. Keep on losing to stuff like influence. It'll happen. Haunted Highway doesn't like it when you run a pile of burn? Is that true? Haunted Highway doesn't outrace the burn deck? I'm kind of surprised if it doesn't. Rock Slide's good, Torch is good. Teacher of Humility again. Is annoying, because we have both Temple Scribe and Aurelian Merchant in hand. I'm just gonna ship the Alluring Ember for the Obelisk now, so that when they hit me with this Teacher of Humility, I'm not going to block because I want my Merchant around in case they have like Stand Together or Finest Hour. I don't want to lose this to a Pump Spell. I think the... yeah, okay, they don't even attack. That's even better.
Are you Loco in the Coco?
Are you Loco in the Coco? Lord Blizzard, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. We are speedrunning Eternal today. What do you mean by speedrunning Eternal? Well, this was a brand new account a little while ago, and now we are taking it to Masters, or at least attempting to. Torch, Rock Slide, and Ellen's Intervention? Oh, Ellen's Intervention is like pretty nice tech against Scream. Alpine Tracker? Oh yeah, Alpine Tracker? I remember those days. That card's pretty good. I think I want to be attacking for when I have 8 power here. Revenge? Okay, I know what Revenge does. Well, that's pretty big. If they can put a stick on that, that's pretty good for them. Well, I'm not going to be able to get up to 8 yet. Attack here. I can attack here as well. This is going to be difficult to fight through. We need a rally, and we need them to not have Stand Stick, because Stand Stick kills us here. Basically, I climb up to 170, and then when I log in the next game, I get 200 again. It's tough. Trying to get into the top 100 is tough. We got into the top 10 for a little bit on the other account, on the real account earlier today. Yeah, they're going to gain a ton of health from this. Tactic. I think this is fine. Crown Watch Tactic is annoying, but I think we just punch through Crown Watch Tactic. They have a Stand Together, I guess. This is... no, they have Crown Watch Tactic. That's fine. We just need to stop. I'm pretty sure that all we need to do is stop the Stand Stick and we're fine. So at 11, they're probably going to play a Stand Together here. We just have a ton of units here. Yep. Just like I called it. In response to that, we can Temple Tactic it. So they get the Stand Together back, like they get the weapon back, but they don't have a huge unit with Lifesteal and Aegis. That's good. Yeah, SRRY. There are 4 decks there that both cost 12,000 Shiftstone or under, and build into competitive decks. So all the rares that you're crafting for them. Will be helpful later on. Maybe Disjunction was better for Sword? Secret Plans? Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, I guess so. I think that Temple Tactic has a little more utility there because if they don't have the sword, if somehow they don't have the sword and they just go for Crown Watch Tactic, I think it's a little better. Did get into Masters on a 20-3 streak. Let's redraw this. It's funny how much use Temple Standard has seen compared to Cabal Tactic. Well, I mean, I've also played a lot of Cabal Tactics, right? I think I've just played more Tactics than most people. Oh yeah, people thinking that Temple Tactic is bad, I did not understand, because all these tactics I was like, wow, these are really good. I'm gonna trade one of these torches in for a obelisk. And I'm not even going to attack. I am very chicken when it comes to attacking with initiative stands. I don't think that 1 damage will matter that much, but it could. I mean, that's going to gain them a ton of life, but we don't barely kill people, we really kill people. Well, our opponent just gave us that 1 damage back. Attack down the 1 main and 1 mark in your tome deck and leads to the most disgusting turns. Are you talking about tactics? Ooh, what? Is this an echo deck? Tome of Repetition? Oh my god, that does sound amazing. That is pretty sweet. We actually might be getting dunked here. Like, if that is Thunderstrike Dragon, I'm not sure we can beat that. Even Twin Breed Sauropod's a problem. We need to find, well, that card, Rally. Well. Me, 2 seconds ago, that card's a problem. Me now. We need to find Rally. Oh, look, a Rally. That was extremely fortunate.
Oh ho!
Oh ho, Hammock, welcome to the stream, thanks for the follow. We play a lot of Eternal here. Unfortunately, this drops our units back down to 2/2s, but I mean, that's gonna be good enough. I probably should have just torched the camel. Like, that was saving them a lot of health. There's our 10 wins in a row. Who's counting the wins? Deck's perfect. There we go. Amoxon's on top of it. Tomzamos. No rally, no merchant. I'll ship it back. Vigabrand Rue, welcome to the stream, thanks for the follow. We play a lot of Eternal here, in before rank 1, beaten to Masters. That'd be pretty sick. I don't think that's going to happen. At some point we're going to play against an FJS that has, what's it called? Devastating Setback. How's the artifacting? It was a lot of fun, Dokomoy. I really enjoyed it. It was definitely a lot to comprehend at first, but once I started getting the hang of it, I just had a lot of fun. I've never gotten the 10-0 achievement on your main account. It took me a while, but I think I finally got it. I think I got it when I was playing Scream. Remember when I was saying that Scream was, like, there was a week of me saying, oh my god, Scream is so busted. Everyone should just play Scream right now. I think I won more than 10 in a row. Mirror Image Corumbrance. Yes, I do not think I can beat Mirror Image Corumbrance. Although, actually, if I get going enough with Xenon Obelisk, it's possible. I don't think we need Torch. Temple Standard is just going to be a Temple Tactic right now, so that's not even that good. It can be, I mean, that means that can be an expensive Amber Acolyte. I also don't need Rally. Like, this is not really a Rally game. I'm just going to play an Obelisk and attack. My best is 20 in a row? Holy cow, Yada, that's insane. Corumbrans, Corrupted Umbran, 3/4 Berserk Lifesteal for 4. Very strong card in draft. Well, I guess I'll do this. Is double rally next turn lethal? That adds 8 damage to more than 7? Okay. Are they using a pre-made deck? Possibly, although I don't know that there's a true pre-made deck. I don't even know why you got here. I was 10-0 once when I was desperately trying to make Masters before the end of the month. Seems like a good strategy. Go 10-0, make Masters. Yeah, it feels bad to be beat up on something that's power screwed. I'm not. If we could just somehow immediately do away with all games that involve power screw, I would do that in a heartbeat. Like, even if I was to benefit from, you know, a greater percentage than I was to not. I don't think that games that go like this are particularly fulfilling. Fortunately, in Eternal it doesn't happen all that often. So I'm switching full-time to Hearthstone? What? I like playing too much goofy stuff to make Masters. Hammoth, if you go late in the season, a lot of times you can make Masters, even with just fun decks. Hey, what's up, Jake Walla? Here because LSV retweeted you? Well, thanks for stopping by. I make a lot of Eternal content. This is part of the budget deck content that I've made recently. There you'll find 4 budget deck lists that I think work very well. Yeah, this has an obelisk peak. In addition to their upgrade paths that you can build toward. And piano concerts. The joke is, oh, I see. Oh, that's, this is a little awkward. I think we're just going to have to pass on the Diplomatic Seal. We'll just have to use it for the Temple Scribe, I think. Because we need to play Temple Scribe on curve. We can't afford to do nothing on turn 2 against Sky Crag. That'll be good. I'll just use time. It's that or it's doing nothing. Also, it makes our seeds come in play undepleted. What about what are budget decks? Budget decks are decks that you can build without very many resources. Certainly this deck I built immediately from a new account. And those other decks should be able to be built from a new account without spending any money or a ton of time. Rampage is fine. I should have played the Temple Scribe first, just in case you drew a seat. I think this is fine. To be fair, Hearthstone replaces Power Screw with losing to Druid. Well, it always, like, shifts, right? Let's play 5/5s. Permafrost is basically the best answer that they have for 5/5s. I don't know, we can't really block this anyway. Long barrel. 5/6. They're not attacking with it? What? Okay, that was a kind of a confusing play. I feel like they should have attacked with this.
Safe travels.
Maybe they have a trick or something? No, but even tricks won't get it past the Rheinarch unless they're playing Gruin form. And if they're playing Gruin form, they deserve a medal. This is fine. They can't beat us if we're wide enough, I don't think. And they have to use cards getting through our defenses, in which case they're not upping the tempo. Alright. That's fine. Alright. This is a power. We kind of like that. I would rather have power than Reinarch, I believe. So I'll ship this. I'll get Temple Tactic or Purify, it doesn't really matter. I'll just Purify to keep the ground clear. And then next turn we have Obelisk plus Rally, which is a +4 to attack for everything, so yeah. They needed something pretty special prior to that, and now I can't really imagine what could go wrong unless they Lightning Storm. Alright. Still in bronze, but we're making our way out of there. 12-0, Sunny Bully. Hey, this is not even like I didn't shell out for this deck. This is just with what you get from starting an account. Also, it helped that our opponent didn't curve out there. Against blood. Sadius. Yeah, sad baddies, I guess. This hand is not good. This is one of the worst hands that we've opened in a while. Why? There's no Merchant, there's no Obelisk, and there's no Rally. So it's difficult to leverage the massive units that we're going to have. And we should have a lot of units before too long. Alright, if we get plagued... Oh boy. Darkwisp, mortal enemy. Turn 2 Sparkcatcher balances it out. What do you mean? Alright, attack for 1. So I should always keep a card in hand, I think, here, because we want to play Obelisk if we can. If they plague us, oh my god, it's beautiful and horrible at the same time. But anyway, we're basically drawing to one of our 12 cards. Or actually, I guess it's 11 cards because there's only 3 Obelisks in the deck. Oh. Oh, let's see. That's pretty good.
This will do the trick.
Guess I attack because I don't think this is getting much better. So we don't need to play any future power. If we draw Merchant, we get to go Merchant for Obelisk and attack immediately, which is pretty nice. Maybe I should have played the Grandin because I can attack with 2 of them in that case. That was another reason to play the Grandin that turn. Alright. Rally next turn. I think if they play Lifesteal Unit, obviously it's really bad for us, but if they don't, it's a wash as to the Rally versus not Rally. Wow, okay. That was generous. Let's attack first. Oh shoot! Oh man. Okay, well our punch didn't block. I still don't think that's lethal. I think this puts them down to 2. Second blue, you're supposed to be on my side. How'd the tournament go for you this past weekend?
You're worth more dead than alive. You're worth more dead.
I only root for Sunnyvale, not Sunnyvale 2. Forget that guy. We can't actually attack through this. They have 5 blockers? Okay. They can actually stonewall us next turn. This is ridiculous. If our opponent comes back to win this, they are the true hero. Sunnyvale 2 is a dirty praxis player. Yes. We did it. It was close, but we did it. Just endcasted the Envy on Saturday, didn't play enough ETS this season. No. Oh god, I can't imagine eating a banana whole. Ew, god, no. Not for me. My nice troll? Well, tonight is a 12-hour stream, and we are on hour 10 of that. So we have 3 hours left, at least. I'm going to be playing this for a while. I might switch to Artifact at some point. This has a rally. Aside from that, it's not really good enough. Maybe it's fine. Like, the curve of Tyler's favored into Amber Acolyte, into Temple Scribe, and Grant Indrone, and then Rally the next turn is pretty good. What are your initial feelings regarding Artifact? It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing it today. I don't think, like, I love Eternal, and I feel like I put a lot of effort into becoming good and at the top of the game for Eternal, so I don't think that Artifact would ever replace it for me. Whoa. I've always wondered if this card is good enough to be playable, and I think it might be. Had to leave when we were playing the second tutorial. Anyway, so I think it's pretty cool. I don't think that I'll be switching games like completely anytime soon, but definitely be playing it more. Oh man. Well, opponent is automatically the good guy now. I think that's what it means when you play an Inquisitive Crow in any format. Oh, I actually meant to shoot. Well, whatever. They're not gonna block. Are you loco in the coco? Algamish, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. We're playing Eternal tonight. We're trying to speedrun all the way up to Masters League. Crow's the best card. Crow is the most fun card. Alright, so we're gonna play out units for another couple turns, then we're gonna rally, and hopefully that's enough. If we can draw an Obelisk to pair with it, or a second rally, that would be really nice. It's not a bad one. Oh yeah, Var makes Ward Willer very sad, that's true. Alright. Hopefully they don't have Savage Denial. I think that would be pretty bad for me. As it stands though, we're attacking for like 30 or something. You got it. You got it. Lightning Storm would also be very bad for us. No Savage Deny. Math is for defenders. Could rally to play around that? I mean, I'm still attacking with everything. Oh! I still gotta attack with everything. They drew this off the crow. We may have encountered our first lost friends. Was that a counter? Yes, it counters specifically fast spells. Okay, we need to block then. I feel like we're not winning unless we rip another rally.
I've seen them before.
To attack, they take 7. Mono Primal, the perfect counter. Tokens counter. I guess so. So they take 7, then we play this and this. You get an obelisk. Maul would be really nice right now. That is a very good counter to Crow. That's what it comes down to. I imagine we're just getting like Torch finest houred out of this game. Temper plus finest hour, Temper plus Torch. There's a lot of things that kill us right now. Bar's Intervention plus Torch. Yeah. Lockhorns. Okay, that's a good sign. Good sign that we're not just dead yet. This is 5-5 now. Oh no! Alright. Got stopped. Favorite instrument, favorite Zelda song plus instrument replay? Awesome, Gelark. Cool. Music is awesome. Playing music is a lot of fun. Look forward to doing it more often on stream. Which I'll definitely be doing. When's the next one gonna be? I don't know, sometime in December, maybe? Taylor Davis Gerudo Valley? Yes, there are some very talented people on the internet. I think that are much, much more talented than I will ever be. That make great content that I'll never be able to match. Should have played around the Mindfire Lethal? Maybe. Yes. Try to show up for all the Careless Whisper streams. That'll be another one. Fair Lindsay Sterling. Well, okay. Perhaps an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Lindsay Sterling is very good. It's better just to get the initiative down. I think that the music she plays is fantastic, but... Oh, take the Merchant? Shoot. We needed that. Well, like, saying that she doesn't have talent, I don't think it's accurate. Oh, sweet, we drew it anyway. This allows us to curve out a little better. She definitely has talent, but I don't think she's the best, violinist around. But, like, the projects that she works on, I think, are really cool. Oh yeah. Once someone got really upset at me because I said that I didn't think her violin playing was that great. Basically because I said exactly what I'm saying now. Alright. Once you have Obelisk out against Haunted Highway, it's a lot more difficult for them because, well, this doesn't die to a Highwayman. None of your units just get pinged off by a Highwayman. Yeah, sure, J-Lark. Go ahead. I wonder if they have Burglarize. Seems like a bit much. Probably just getting like a Bandit Queen or something here.
Oh ho!
Oops. Oh ho, welcome to the stream, Abs Daddy and Harry Sat? With a Q? Welcome, thanks for the follows. We play a lot of Eternal here. Man, Fire Emblem's just so great. Let's get an attack here. So we're going to set up for a rally next turn. They're going to have the additional buff from the Xenon Obelisk, plus then the +2 from Rally. That should hopefully be enough to take them down. Wait, did I actually circular logic that? I meant to say that, like, they can't kill your one health units anymore. Here's a combust. Yep. Okay. Alright, I mean, that keeps them alive. I'll stack everything. Sure, why not? I'm not going to rally here, but I don't think there's a reason to not attack with everything. Assembly line with an obelisk out is just really bad for them. It was certainly illegal to play to attack with it, but I think that I would just be able to block it. And knowing that they were going to devour or combust it anyway means that they lose a little bit of value off of it. Brendan Merchant. Units are smaller than mine. Block, block, block. Take. No. They're actually not just dead here. They go down to 1 if they block correctly. But, I mean, they have no sweeper, right? You dying or not? Yeah, I can't wait for alt art stuff for the avocado. I think that would be super sweet in this game. Alright, trying to escape bronze. God, we have such a long ways to go. I don't think I can do this all in one night. I think this is going to be a multi-day project. Was Grimfan able to take a deck from 0 to Masters in one day? He did? Oh my goodness. Or are you agreeing about the playmat? This sounds semi-miserable. I need to prove that's doable. Wish I could pay to get a new League deck. You're so bad. Wait, you can though, Third Gatekeeper. You know you can quit League and re-roll for it. Although it doesn't make a whole ton of sense to, because, I mean, part of the reason the reason why League is so great is because the pals are good. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Praxis really the fastest option for you, or is this just Presence? I believe that Praxis would be the fastest option, yes. Am I 100% sure? No, but I think it's pretty likely that Praxis is the fastest option. You don't get the packs that haven't been given out. Oh, so you can reroll on week 4. Well, that sounds like a lot of playing. Sounds like that makes it a little difficult. A rank decayed back to Bronze 3 when I took a break between Omens and FOA. The grind back to Masters was painful, even with tiered decks. Oh boy. Well, I've signed up for it, so here we go. Favor. Alright, they've gotten some value off these Bar's Favor. They're not going to get any future value, but I think the damage is done. However, if they're playing a deck that plays Var's Favor and Film, I think we're doing okay. Not going to reroll, just like complaining. Okay, fair enough. Feel like grinding is less bad if you play something you enjoy. I'm basically playing Twitch chat right now, because I'm not spending a whole ton of time thinking about my plays. We do need a Rally, I think. I think Rally would be one of the better cards, especially if they drop something like a Black Sky Harbinger on us. Oh, that's not a good sign. We didn't pick Praxis tokens to play around things though. One sub-rank at a time. Lightning Storm. This is budget Praxis. Not too different from normal Praxis. You just don't have Heart of the Vaults, which would actually be very good in this matchup. Champion's not good for us. Yeah, I think it's fun. Hey, cool, we got an achievement. Teachers. I think that hearts are better for this deck. Like, Teacher is one of the 2-drops that you want in this deck, but they're not great in the deck. Like, you don't have a ton of ways of forcing through damage. You have a few ways, but not a ton. Sweet, Merchant. We're gonna lead Fire Sigil into Tyler's Favorite, and then probably Merchant to get an Obelisk. To be fair, Lightning Storm is okay against Haunted Highway. Yeah, I think that... So, I actually said that, when Haunted Highway was big, I said that people should move to Lightning Storm because it kills almost everything in it, and it costs 1 less, and that cost reduction of 1 is a big deal, and potentially the influence reduction as well. That was the plan, happy dude. Okay. Lifesteal Flying Deadly. This, an Obelisk. Next turn we can play probably just Amber Acolyte and Temple Scribe. I would like a power from the Grant Waystone, sorry, a Grenadin from the Grant Waystone if possible. And if they kill our Merchant, we can go Amber Acolyte into Grenadin. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? So if we can draw another obelisk or rally, I think that's going to be pretty good because they'll just add so much help.
It's written right here.
Excellent.
Time waits.
Alright. I didn't want to. I could have attacked this maybe, but I didn't want to get blown up by like annihilate on one of my power producers. Well, let's just attack until they're dead, I think. I wonder what their fast spell is. Perhaps it's Devour? That would make sense. We're probably just going to play the Devour here, but I think that's fine. I think we have enough to push through lethal next turn. Oh, Refresh. Interesting. If they can hold this back, I think they've got a shot. Like, if they play Shadowlands Tyrant, that could be a problem for us. Well, it certainly wasn't something that I was going to play around. Oasis Sanctuary, is that enough? I think that keeps them alive. My goodness. I mean, I'm still going to attack with everything a couple times. I think they have to block with this, otherwise they die, right? So this is 15. They're going to gain 2 back. No, I think they're still dead. I think they're dead exactly. Alright. I can math. I don't need Artifact to tell me exactly how much damage everything's doing and how it all adds up. Does Eternal have a fog? It does have Copperhorn Blessing, Jalart, which costs 4 and requires double justice. Fire level 5 or level 5. Sweet packs. I can't think of anything else that fogs the way that Copperhall Blessing does. They did a good job of making sure that there's no Turbo Fog deck. Probably because the people making the game are not huge fans of playing against Turbo Fog. Open packs? We can open packs. Yeah, no Merchant, no Obelisk, no good Rally Hand. More of a safe passage. Yeah, that's true, Jalard. This hand is bad. Are you going to modify this deck as you open packs? Well, Loki Avenger, most of the cards that this deck would want in order to become better are legendaries, and those are very expensive. Legendaries in this game are still very expensive. So I was thinking maybe instead of modifying this deck, we could build some of the other budget decks in the budget article that I wrote last week. Hero of the People. Okay. Opponent's good guy in this one. Shoot. We can't warp that. Well, if that's the case, I guess we just have to go for Purify. Because I assume that they're going to do something really good with this Hero of People. Maybe you're supposed to get Obelisk anyway, but I'm just kind of scared. Why not attack there? Oh, I probably just forgot to attack. We've missed a lot of plays today. I don't want to attack that one though. I hope Brilliant Good involves giving it Aegis. Please no. Alright, no Warcry for it. This blocks us pretty well as it turns out. Alright, so we're going to need another Obelisk or Merchant. Because we wasted the first one on the... Oh man, if we draw our last time sigil, that would be bad. We wasted the first one on Purify instead of Xenon Obelisk, but hopefully we can get another one for Xenon Obelisk. Yeah, super easy to lose if it gets Lifesteal and Flying, and like Aegis. Roland's Favor. Okay, that's a one I haven't seen for a while. That was a card that people played a fair amount back when Armory was big. Well, I mean, wasted in the sense that, you know, that's one of the few ways we have to... Uh-oh. This Tyler's Favorite is not going to draw a Sigil. It's just a 0-2 for 2. I was really hoping that I would not draw that power, but I guess I got. Okay, so now we need a Rally or an Obelisk. Obelisk would be preferable. I could just play it as a 0-2, like that does some stuff in our deck as it turns out. I could start attacking with everything also. It's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage at the cost of a 2-1. I guess I'll start attacking this turn because now it's above 10. So it goes 10-9. Or sorry, 11 to 9 damage. Oh yeah, I think it was worth it too. Why a new account? Why a Mew account? Just because I wanted to demonstrate that really was possible, Taylor. That is a block I will make every day of the week. Unless they can give it lifesteal. Crown Watch Tactic will really get us here. If not, pretty happy about that one. I've been convinced that getting to Bronze 1 is possible with a new account. Well, we're trying to get to Masters. And I think it's possible. You'll rethink about attacking next turn? Yeah, most likely. I'm gonna attack with everything. We're wide enough that we can just attack. If we could just attack with everything and there's no lifesteal involved, I think we win. And I think I'm okay with jump blocking. I missed that 9 damage already. Just confirmed that, yeah, that is exactly how it works. Third Gatekeeper. It's really funny when you try to like vanquish one or something, right? Because then they get a frog and the vanquish doesn't work. But then they can Finest Hour the frog if they... So your opponent can then Finest Hour the frog in order for it to die, but you can't Finest Hour the frog. 96. Okay. Can we escape bronze? Sailpond has another Prince and a Great Parliament? Oh man. I remember splashing Great Parliament. I think I splashed both factions of Great Parliament, and that was amazing. It was still very good. Maybe I didn't splash both factions of it. Maybe I just splashed one of them. Just made an Inquisitive Crow-based deck. I don't know if it's good, but it's fun. That's basically Crow in a nutshell. But Crow is actually very good in Draft. I think it's just not quite good enough in Constructed. They're 5 faction? Oh my goodness. sealed looks so bad. Well, I mean, you still want to be like top 1,000 is pretty attainable, and you still get pretty good prizes. There's another mentor run.
Time quickens.
Time quickens. I'm sure that feels great, third gatekeeper. Looks like my opponent's on some sort of Minotaur deck. It's fine. Probably just gonna go Tyler's Favored into Temple Scribe. Ooh. I don't think that... Well, I think we go Tyler's Favored into Trailmaker now. Oh, you know what? I actually could have gone Trailmaker into Temple Scribe, which would have been a little better. I could have played the Trailmaker to get the third fire, and then played the Waystone to get the Grenadin.
It's written right here.
Looks like there's a fastball from the opponent. This hand is looking like a just manual mode attack with everything. I don't think that's going to be enough though, because currently we're only dealing 6 damage. We're losing 2 units. So I guess we just wait until we get one of our payoffs, and then... Oh, interesting. Well, now that we are only losing 1 unit, let's attack and defend.
Safe traps. Focus.
We don't need the extra power, so yeah, I think we just start attacking. That's 8 damage. I think unless we find a payoff, we can't just push through like this. Okay, so this is going to be 8 damage. Then next turn, if they play a unit, it's going to be 7 damage, which brings them down to 10, and then 5, then 3, then 1. So, like, I think we miss out. Like, we can't quite play. Oh, well, if they block that way, they should have blocked the 2-1. 11. I think that actually changes the math so that if they just play 1 unit per turn, there's no lifesteal or anything else going on, we actually do win. Oh, if this is what they're doing, I think we're fine. Playing around Fireman card. Is that card that people play in this deck?
Safe traps.
We're gonna take 8 here. And then if they block our Amber Acolyte, they take another 8. Did I do the math right there? Were they at 15? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. They took 9 there. Okay. So then if they block again, they'll take 7. Or no, they'll take 9 again. I can do math. Okay, now they'll take 7. So I need something, otherwise I can't quite kill them. I can only bring them down to 1. Unless they hit the wrong thing with the hammer. Okay, no, they did it correctly. Nice, third gatekeeper.
It's written right here.
I'm looking forward to the last, the finale of this week's league. Because I was in 4th place at the end of... Well, I can't dig it up now, but I was in 4th place at the end of... at the end of my games in the last week. How much money did I spend? Gladness, I spent no money. Come on. You know the answers to that question. We still killed them, right? 5... Yeah, okay. That deck was sick, yeah. Seraph, changey stick? Was it just one changey stick? I don't know, but it had a lot of stuff going for it. Alright, there we go. And we are out of bronze! Got ways to go. Silver. Okay, so we've got silver, gold, and diamond to go. So I guess this is going to take about 8 hours all told. How many obelisks? This is the full budget list that I posted in the budget articles. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get some more water. I'm gonna get some more food, and we'll be back to take on the Silver League. After Silver League is completed, we're probably going to cut it for today on the Eternal speedrunning, and then we will play. We'll probably go back to some Artifact. Okay, so bathroom break. I'll be back in a minute. Been trying to queue into me, Creepin' Death. How's that been working out? MMR. Yeah. I would imagine that our MMR got pretty high. We've lost once? Alright. Let's try to get through Silver League. See if we can get all the way to gold. Then maybe something else. Alright, so we need a fourth power for the obelisk. And when that happens, we're kind of set. We don't have any cards that are... I don't know, Torch? You know, Torch is like not that great in this deck. It's kind of weird. But it's actually kind of an issue because your game plan requires having a bunch of units, getting up to 8 power, and having an obelisk in play. 3 factions.
Time to tip the scales!
FDS, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. We are playing Eternal. We play Eternal a lot here. We're also in hour 10 of a 12-hour stream. Made it to bronze 2 finally. I wonder if Obelisk was correct. Like,
The first
oh, Alessi? Oh god. Well, I might be regretting my choices. I don't know, if we can make our units big enough, I think the Alessi won't matter the whole time. Why are you creating a new count? I just wanted to show that it's very doable to take a new account to Masters with just a budget deck. So that's why bullet time. Alright, that's free. I think I just kind of play Obelisk here. I might discard, or I might put the Alluring Ember. Actually, I might put the Reinarch in the market because it just doesn't do a whole ton here. For like Temple Tactic, it's not the worst. Torch is also not the worst. Oh, I can't get Torch. Never mind. Yeah, because all this matters is that it's a unit. I don't know. Purify works pretty well too. New player does not have the experience that Sunny has? Not true. By chance, do you know how many drops we get in a day? I've seen people that both say 4 and 5. I don't know anymore because I don't really go seeking for drops. Last I heard was something about 5, so that might be the answer, but I'm not entirely sure. We can gain experience by watching this? I think that Lights Out Ice might have a better introduction to this deck than I do, but this still works. Where are my XP drops?
The first step
Slay. On a flyer. Okay. If I draw power, we are doing so much damage. Even if I don't draw power. Well, okay. True Sign does keep on forgetting the Alt F4. He even does deck tech. Do you see a deck tech here? I haven't even done a deck tech. Look at me being a content creator. Gotten, wow, 330? I think I'm still in the low 100s, but that's because a lot of the time that I can watch, I should just have a I should just have a stream on in the background as I'm doing this, but I do not do that. Perhaps to my own detriment. Got 4 during the tournament, but only got 4 packs. 4 packs is pretty good. I think packs are one of the better things that you can get in the drop. And it's better than a random rare because, well, I mean, I guess it's all dependent. I wonder what the card they have is. Maybe Talon Slash? Alright, please no Lightning Storm. Yeah, Colin, it's more stone. But like perhaps some of the RNG in you just getting a single card is, I don't know. Like if you were going to get a premium rare or a legendary from the pack, perhaps you were going to get it from the single card drop too. There's no rank system, Paladinus? I don't know, the tournaments are pretty real, so that seems like good competition. Hey, what's up, Crunchy Kyle? Welcome to the stream. Oh, hi to you as well, or Sem Hi. Is that from Sam, S-E-U-M? The person that streams, like, The Sims a lot? Hmm. Semulin, yeah, I know him. Long-time streamer. I watched Crip's Artifact stream and wasn't unimpressed by the game. The paywall is very real. Definitely seems like it. I think that, look, it's up to my viewers. If my viewers want to watch me play Artifact to like its full extent and shell out for like all the packs that are needed for it, I'll do it. But people are kind of indifferent that I won't. What made boys big? Zine and Obelisk. Crunchy Kyle? What do you think of Artifact so far? I've been having fun, Cardinal. I've been enjoying it a lot. Hmm. $125 to not even be able to make a good deck. I mean, that's like Magic. I guess. Well, I don't know. It's pretty clear that Snatcher. I guess they can attack that. It's pretty clear that Valve is out to get money to make money with this, and I think they're going to succeed. And I'm not going to be the person that, you know, opposes them. Company that not only imagines it, but is going to be very successful at it. It's almost as much as paper magic. It's worth whatever people are going to pay for it. I mean, packs on, like, if you spend money on packs in MTG Arena or Magic Online, it's a pretty similar deal. I've definitely dropped, like, $200 for a deck on Magic Online, for better or worse. Draft Opponent, Hot Blood, 2-2, Hot Blood, me, Auric Sentry, Mirror Image, Torrential. Nice. Yeah, we'll block. Shoot, well now I don't have enough units for a big rally, but I think I needed to make those blocks. How much is your legacy deck? I mean, my legacy deck's value was like $3,000. It's pretty absurd. They, like, considering how many things died to a snowball, they definitely should have done that a little earlier. This might be a defensive rally. Okay. MTG gets away with it because they're MTG? Well, I mean, maybe Artifact gets away with it because they're Valve. Look, I'm not saying that it's the most player-friendly thing, but if they're going to host a gigantic tournament for money, that's enough to attract people to play that. And they can charge whatever prices that people are going to play to try to compete in that.
Follow my lead.
There's the obelisk. Might be too little too late. This kills us 2, 4, 4, 4. So this is going to kill us in 4 turns. Nothing else happens. We are going to kill them in 3 turns, so that's a plus. But they actually have cards in hand. That... okay. As you should be, level 13. Alpha has no history with card games though. Did Blizzard have history with shooters? Substitute? So they can actually block? Oh my god, having to substitute their own unit? That's crazy. Well, here we see Obelisk being a crazy card. Making all these 1/1s 3/3s. And their removal polymorph was not particularly effective against it. Big frog. I don't know, this is just like thick with 2 seeds. It's not... it doesn't get the 4C treatment, Third Gatekeeper. That goes for like frogs that are 7/7s or something. I've played through so many dead card games. I've played a few dead ones as well. 3 Cs for 3/3. So, but then you could say that 1/1 frog is thick with 1 C. I don't know if that's accurate. And after 2 events they folded. That's true. We've had a few of those. They weren't backed by Valve though. Alright, the sand actually seems fine. It's a little slow, but I think we're fine.
You look lost.
Alright, I mean, this is a good start against us. We can't block this. It's going to hit us many times in a row, and there's not much we can really do about it. We are going to be able to do something about the Swiftblade, fortunately. I did say this was a slow turn, didn't I? Ooh, Torch. It's a little late. Would have liked it last turn. They missed a power drop. I think I just get a second obelisk here. They're very fun, but one might dried up so the games. Might have to do something about this. Fire sigil. Ooh, that's a good draw. That was actually a pretty good draw. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this with the obelisk. It gives me pretty good blocks if they don't do anything. Yeah, Valve's not going to have a problem with money drying up. I guess Wizard isn't either with Overwatch. But I think Overwatch has developed into a pretty cool esports scene. Not that I would actually know anything about the subject, because I don't play shooters, but it seems like if you have enough money, you can eventually make it happen. It's Reading Eternal Titan Beginner Guide. Why is there no info about the market? Even in the game, it says nothing. Are you talking about the... that's interesting. It might not be updated to include set 4. I'll talk to the person that wrote the guide and make sure they update it. The only thing that will keep Artifact from taking off and planting in Hearthstone is long-term watchability. I think that once you know what's going on, it's actually very watchable. We could get the Temple Scribe back. I mean, that's just value. Lumen 10 is kind of value too, but I think Temple Scribe is... no, Lumen 10's where it's at. We're going to have this much power. Yeah, they did a great job with everything surrounding the game, like lore and whatnot. Oh shoot, we're in our 11th hour. Since October, haven't gone down. No need to, right? Alright, time for some big units. I guess the only card we can get in here is a torch, but still. It might be its 10s. Like, there are a lot of decisions all the time. And while that appeals to someone like me, that, like, really likes complex puzzles, some people might not be thrilled about it. Almost Twitch, the reason why there's no attacks is because I just don't think we need it to win. Like, we could attack here, but we're, like, if a few turns passes, we'll be fine. I mean, maybe, yeah, okay, maybe that was just me being terrible. Alright, I'll start attacking. Game is not particularly viewer-friendly. I think it could be viewer-friendly if you know what's going on. I don't know, because I haven't been to the point where I actually know what's going on yet. Alright, that was void-bound. Or that one is void-bound. So if they attack... they're gonna get back soon. Yes! Level 13 David, basically. The turn off for me is that every single game seems to be grinding back and forth with small advantages. I like that. Well, if we can win our next 15 games, we'll be into gold. Oh wow, this hand is so bad. This is one of the worst hands that we've opened so far. Well, we are going to have a turn 3 5/5. I guess that's something. Yeah, if I draw Obelisk, it's good. That's true. That is one of the reasons why the monuments are in the deck. So two problems I have with Artifact are A, the paywall when you don't actually get physical anything. 2, I like how you switch from A-B to 1-2-3. It seems overly crowded for no reason. Everyone seems to hype it up for these 3 lanes. It just says it's easy once you learn it. Wait. That last part didn't quite make sense to me. Yeah, I think that a lot of the hype surrounding it is... I don't know if unfounded is the right word, in that, like, it definitely is a cool game, and it looks like they put a lot of resources to building it and making it, you know, a good game. But I think a lot of the hype around it was people that never really played about, just heard about the prize payout or something. Paywall and RNG. The RNG didn't seem too bad to me, Jelark, when I was playing earlier today. Veteran Mercenary. Wow, that's a card I haven't seen for a long time. Okay, they have 14 damage. I think that we just go ahead with this rally. They get to eat one of these.
Snack
They
time,
get to kill
Minerva.
this. They block, but if they make another, if they block here, that's not too good. Maybe we have to surprise them at the rally. Snack time, Minerva. Liu Jinx, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. No more drops? Are drops not available, Letio? People have been saying they've been getting drops. Artifact has Garfield on board? Yes. Crunchy Kyle. Still won't buy it because money is real. Have you been disenchanting any rares that don't fit into the current deck? Yes, almost Twitch. I've disenchanted every single rare that I have had access to, including some that if I were building a collection, I would not disenchant. What? Oh, I have to do this somewhere else. Oof. If I don't have drops enabled, that's not so good. I'm kind of doing 2 a turn. Stream says drops enabled? Okay, that's good. $15, so we only have to block one of these. I think we chump block. It is a new one, yeah. Oh shoot, almost Twitch? Oh, almost! I get it now. Hey, yeah, congratulations on finals of the ETS, right? Well, this is a game we're losing. Hamith, it's possible that you haven't gotten one since then because the timing is random, but it's also possible that the drops are not working as they perhaps should be now. I don't think that this is enough to kill them, especially with this Shadowlands Tyrant. If they are at 6 life, I'm going to be sad. Yeah, they're at 4. Jeez. Alright, well played. That's good. I'll check to see if it says streaming. So profile. Wait, no, I guess it's just under settings, streaming, link with Twitch, but I can't link with Twitch because this is linked. So yeah, there's not much I can do unless I were to stream this on a on a separate account. Mono Shadow too strong. Yeah, Shadowlands Tyrant is very good against us. Not a card that's seen a whole lot of play in Constructed, but very good against what we're trying to do for sure. Fungo. Alright, initiate into Rolling Merchant. This is what we dream of. I think I've had enough of Mojo Sakuraba. That's not something I expected myself to say. But I think it's time for Fire Emblem. Ah, there we go. I think I'm just going to torch this while I can. Fire. I think Gramfan unlinked his Twitch and just linked his other account and did it back. Oh man. He was actually in touch about Direwolf about it? Shoot. Well, I haven't been. Fire Sigil. Oh shoot, maybe I was supposed to play the Tally's Figure first. There. I don't think it matters a whole ton, but we would have access to 1 more power next turn at no cost. Which I guess matters. Oh yeah, because then we'd be able to play the we'd be able to play the Obelisk next turn. That's actually kind of a big deal. Lifesteal. You know what? I think I just want to kill this first. Purify this, attack with everything. So the next turn I can play Merchant, get the Obelisk, attack with everything, and I'll have 8 power. What's the scariest thing they can do? Sheltering Rider is probably the best thing that they can do right now. But yeah, I can't play spells or weapons. That's fine. I'm gonna wield those. Lots of locking sounds. Wait, hold on. Let's push this Grandin drone. Unless they have a copy for Svetya, they're just not going to happen. So the next turn we would have had Rally in addition to the Obelisk. Really big deal. End of the week, rank in league. Hey, third gatekeeper, how am I doing? Because I don't know. And I can't check on this account. How am I doing in league? 1,700 even? That's still, I mean, still top 2,000, I guess. Third Ranger? Yeah, we'll just torch that. For Trailmaker, for fire. Ooh. That's a bonus. Next turn we can play Obelisk. Then we can go Amber Acolyte into Sparkcatcher. Yeah, Permafrost on Trailmaker is totally fine. Yeah, just play Obelisk this turn. Then we can go Amber Acolyte into Sparkcatcher, and then Amber Acolyte into Sparkcatcher. Pretty straightforward. I should have gotten the Fire Sigil. There's no Heart of the Vault to need that Time Sigil for. Dropped out of the top 20? Okay, fair enough. I'll fight back. I have a good record, but it's not an insane record. Yada at 17. I was right behind Yada, but he also was miles ahead of me as far as tiebreakers go. I'll get rid of the Sparkcatcher. I don't think that my units are dying this game. It might be permafrosted, but I don't think that having a 2-1 that, when it dies, provides a 1-1 is better than just getting the 1-1 right away. Alright, maybe my decision to not play tiebreakers is going to come back to bite me. Oh man, perfect. They have Annihilate. Just Annihilate this anyway. Okay. Alright. Silver 2. Let's keep going. Keep pushing. Budget article. The Aussie Monsieur. Nice name. Yep. In that article, there are 4 budget decks that I created that I believe all of them can climb to Masters, and I'm trying to prove that. And all of them can be built basically off of a fresh account immediately. Well, actually, this has a rally. I think this is like one of those rare hands that doesn't have either it doesn't have either Obelisk or Merchant, but is actually keepable. Linux Geek, unfortunately, no Waystones. There is a link to this deck list if you want it. It's also under my budget decks, if you would want to find it there. Because I am playing on an alternate account, I'm playing on a brand new account, and I didn't switch the accounts such that... well, like, my Twitch account is linked to my main account. Yeah. Okay, you got it. There comes a point, sometimes there just comes a point where you need to stop explaining things because people probably understood what you're trying to say. I think I passed that point. Champion of Fury. Oh, that's a good torch target. Looks like they might have another pummel. So I guess we'll try to bait out that pummel if we can. This looks like a pretty good setup for playing against Skycrag. So if they pummel in response, we get to torch and get both cards. I'm just gonna take it. That's fine. I don't know about that. We have to torch. Because this can attack through our defenses, our 1/1s. Okay. Obelisk is great. So this is actually 8 power. This is perfect. So I'm gonna shift the rally, get the Obelisk, play Trailmaker. And then next turn we have Obelisk plus Trailmaker, and all of our units will be 3/3s, or have the +2/+2 bonus. You can even play the Initiative Sands. Sure, we'll attack with these. We'll just attack with everything. I believe we've still only lost 2 decks, so lost twice so far. We've lost against that mono Shadow deck in the mono Primal deck that beat us with Crow. Savage Denial on Rally. That was insane. Oh, this hand is not good. Despite having a Merchant, this hand is not good because you have 2 Alluring Embers, although I suppose you can ship one to the market. Like, these are... That's a secondary function for the Alluring Ember. I think that Ember is pretty good in this deck. It gives you charge unit, that's often the 3/3 flyer. Also makes your deck a little smaller, but when it's in your opening hand, it's pretty sad. This hand's not great. It can still win. It needs to draw another power, for sure. Also, if our opponent does nothing, just attacking a bunch of times with these, way to win. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on that. This deck looks like a deck that plays Black Sky Harbinger, but I guess actually if we get the Obelisk out fast enough, Black Sky Harbinger isn't going to matter a whole ton.
Snack time, Minerva!
Snack time, Minerva. Cheddar42, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Amaran Stinger. Oh my god. That's pretty great. Got to Silver 2 in 2 hours? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, let's ship one of these. Actually, Torch might not be good here. I'm pretty aggressive when it comes to shipping Torch, but like if I'm not under a whole lot of pressure in the early game, I think that you can just pitch the Torch to go get the Obelisk in the market. We're even one win up in Silver 2 Berlinski. Katra. Boy, am I glad that we drew a torch. Because Katra's actually terrifying. Stowe, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. So if we draw a seat, no such thing. Let's get Katra out of here. Alright, so Trailmaker, then double Alluring Ember. That's only brings us to 6 power. Actually, we might be better off getting this Reinhardt down. So then we can attack for 5 and not just 2. Actually, you got it. These two can double trade with the Reinhardt. But then that lets me attack with everything else. Like a 2/4 body is actually kind of annoying to deal with. Oh, well, not anymore. I got the list. Cards I own .deck. That is exactly what's happening, Berlinski. Why would I do anything else? I like A-Space. Yeah, I probably could have A-Space there. For being real. Should A-Space last turn. Well, A-Space again this turn. Math is for blockers, let's go. Yeah. Never not A-Space. There are times where you're not supposed to A-Space. I guess they're just pretty rare with this deck. There are no times you think too much. Why am I not getting passives today? Riskova, it might be because I had to not use my main account for this. So I'm not using my main account, so it might not be linked to Twitch properly, but on the other hand, we might have, like, I don't know. Maybe they're cutting back on the drops. They put 1/1 in front of the Overwhelm. Yeah. They wanted to kill it. They didn't do the math. Never not do the math. Alright. Sounds great. You'll win some amount more. The amount is up for debate. You will win more if you think. This is not a completely mindless deck. You need to think about your attacks. If you're going to get everything you can out of this deck, you do need to think about it. However, you can still win a lot without thinking much. This is going to be another example of me going for Zing Novelist and pitching a torch. Why is Waystone disabled? This is not my main account, Eldramar. If you want to take a look at the deck, you can check it out there on my Twitter. There's a torch. I still don't have the influence for that. Oops. Pretty sure thinking is always a mistake when playing tokens. If you think you might realize your practice, you might realize you're playing tokens. I guess so. Temple tactic, I guess. Purify. If they play a blocker, we would probably want Purify so we can keep on attacking on the ground. I mean, if they have Harsh Rule, I don't know if the People deck is necessarily playing Harsh Rule because they need to play a lot of units that do things just for the deck to function. But like Merchant, I could definitely be getting a Harsh Rule. However, if I draw power, it's not gonna matter. Alright, I'm holding back the rest of my units. Yes, I agree with that, definitely, still. I think this deck doesn't have some of the intricacies that a lot of aggro decks have, though. They can Harsh Rule here, yep. Not even what they got from the market. What they got from the market? Octo or Tavrod? Seems like that's certainly a possibility. Any big lifesteal thing that they could have? Not really. I think this might be a time for Limit Attendant. Hero the People. They're just really in on Hero the People, I guess. Alright, we should purify that. They do have one Hero the People in the Void, which if they have Dark Return, yeah, I was about to say, if they have Dark Return, they can go get that one. Alright. They play Piercing Grief, we're in a lot of trouble. Orc Sentry. Experience Warcry. Attack everything, block, take 5. Probably worth it. They get some war prize, but I think it's still worth it to push. Of course, if I go wider, like that's what my deck does. If they just play a unit, yeah, unit removal spell, they're gonna have one. I think waiting is better. I don't want to throw away units. I'm not killing their hero, so I don't think it's accomplishing much. It's not forcing them to trade at all. They have good blocks on me. Could find lifesteal? Yeah, but if they find lifesteal, then we're dead anyway. Like, if they have... I think it's reasonable to believe that in their hand are units or removal cards, and either one stops us from winning. If this is a... If this is a Bloodletter, I think we lose. Oh, it's just Slay? Okay. That's fine. Alright. Not slaying Merchant? Yeah, no kidding. Streetwise Informant, it's unblockable too now. So looks like this is my last turn, I think. So they can attack for 9 in the air. Was no yeah, that's a good question, Montago, right? Assembly line or bust? Well, now assembly line doesn't do it. I'm not actually sure what does do it. Well, I don't know about that attack. I still don't have it. So now we need an Alluring Ember plus a rally or something. I guess Temple Tactic, like, buys me a turn, so if I just get Merchant... It's a little late. 2 Embers in a rally? Certainly was possible. Not anymore, though. Please block like that. Oh my goodness. I mean, they could just have a weapon for the merchant to kill us, but I have a very hard time believing that those were the correct blocks. Do they have Vars favored? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Still on the 2 losses. Well then, indeed. Right. Oh, good. That don't know the cards or think far enough ahead to know what to expect? I guess so. If you're not used to Rally. Oh, was their screen name somehow referencing Dota 2? Yeah, that sounds good. When you have Merchant and Obelisk, it's a little awkward because you're basically playing the Merchants to have more Obelisks. Feels like another day at the office, there you go. Got him. Time Sigil. Well, I mean, Initiate of Sands on turn 1 is pretty good. It's possible they redrew into a hand that was just completely unplayable and we're off of it, which is fine. I mean, if you don't want to play the game, no one's gonna force you to. Alright, how's Obelisk? Win trade. Iron. Silvercrest Yeti. Oh, that's awkward. Well, we're going to be attacking in the air. I guess against Skycrag, like, having a bunch of 2/2 flyers that attack immediately is not the worst. It's not exactly how I drew it up, though. Oh. Can you race Skycrag? I mean, if your ground units can block properly, yeah. This is the mono primal one? Oh man. We're in for it now. Is that constructed? What do you mean? I mean, this is ranked. Actually, I just stack everything. On a Smurf? Yeah. You know what? I should have attacked with this too. Like, I don't think there is a reason not to. I think that's just 8 damage, like, extra 2 damage. Oh man, Ellen's intervention? Wow, we got dunked. Busy chasing away new blood from Eternal card game? It's for the greater good, Ego! It's for the greater good. We're proving that Eternal card game is a game that can be enjoyed by all. No matter how many hours they've spent on the game. Or their financial situation. Showing new players what can be done. with 2,000 plus hours of gameplay. Beating someone else, yes. Yeah, they need to hit flyer there, that was smart. Torch on the other one, also smart. I think they should start attacking at some point. I guess they're gonna do this. Alright, well, we have the Obelisk active, and now all of our units are going to match up pretty well against theirs. Not monoprimal. Yeah, it's a Yeti's deck. Torch, huh? They have 4. I'm surprised that they haven't used the active on the Slush Dumper yet. I think that's just my target because it's big. It has the opportunity to actually stonewall me. This is either trading for this or 2 of these. Actually, what if I just attack with everything? Alright, cool. Reading. Alright, silver 1. Let's keep going. Let's go, 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 go. What if I attack with everything? Should be a first attack every turn? Yeah, probably. That is not false. Oh, sorry, we've lost 3 times. So this was against the Felm deck. Wait, can I see my opponent's side of things? No, I can't. This was against the Monoprimal deck. What was the Felm deck? I don't remember that. And this was the Mono Shadow deck with the Shadowlands Tyrant. Click A space, then think about what can go wrong. You're just saving time that way, right, Ego? Or Twitch? And your second thought? Alright, let's cruise through. Let's just cruise through silver 1. Get to gold. And then we'll switch back to, we'll switch to something else. I think this is fine. It's just a little slow, but I think the power level of this hand is good enough that it's worth keeping. Oh, awkward. Didn't attack. You know what? I've been streaming for a long time today. I think I'm allowed to have a few miscues. Alright, what are we shipping? Trailmaker? I think I'm gonna want the Temple Scribe, so I think I'm gonna ship the Trailmaker for the Obelisk here. Honestly, all of our options are... all of the cards in hand were pretty good there. I am guessing that this is Haunted Highway. Dust Creator seems pretty likely. Oh, that's a bummer. I'm gonna play the Obelisk. I think that's usually step 1. Them getting to draw 2 cards and the chance at a Berserk unit kind of sucks. But I think that making sure that I don't lose anything for free to a Highwayman is pretty important. This looks like there's a fast spell on that side of the table of some sort. Vadius. Whoa, this is Gunslingers? It's not quite what I initially expected, I suppose. Just mirror image Ruzon and draft? Oh my goodness. That was crazy. Gunslingers might play Rampage? Hey, what's up, Cygnus Infinity? Ooh, that is a font color that I don't think I've seen. Oh, yeah, wait, I met you at TwitchCon, right, Cygnus? Have you been to the stream before? Or is it just now occurring to me that... Oh, okay, never mind. Concussion Sunny is still suffering from concussion symptoms. Scouted was like, well, this looks fine then. Can an end of hostilities in every deck. Those are fun cards to put together. Anyway, so what we're doing right now is we are speedrunning Eternal card game, trying to make masters as quickly as possible. I'll take 5 here. That's annoying, but relatively okay. Take another 5. Man, I really should have been paying more attention to the race. Because I think that the damage is going to really matter in this one. Like, missing 4 damage is a bigger deal. We're still like killing them in 3 turns with the torch plus these 2 attacking. ECL caster, so I've been around. Tributed end of hostility on enemies' Rizons. Oh yeah, that does sound good. You get to kill their Rizon. It's nice. You guys excited about that card that tutors and plays a relic? I think that's pretty sweet. Potentially busted. Okay. No fast spell. But we could also just die to a torch. Is there a spoiler list out? No, there's 1 card spoiled. Or like, there's like 5 cards spoiled, I should say. Infinite jump blockers. Rampage gets us here. Does it get us enough that I want to block all of the baddies? Well, I mean 7, 5, 8. Actually, Rampage doesn't get us here. They need 2 things. There are 10 cards spoiled so far, though half of those are the tokens. Right, yes, I guess. You get to play Seasoned Splunker. Ooh, I like that card. I think they have Market Shugo. So what you're saying is I should double block this. You can see it on the subreddit, Bullet Time. I don't know where else the good link is. I think that the Reddit, like, subreddit, they're at the very top of the post right now. There's a Shugo tactic. That's not lethal. 5 damage. Oh, but I don't have lethal on the backswing. Well, now I do. Oh man, sometimes this deck just bails you out super hard. Left for work in the High Master climb and come back to this beautiful thing? What do you mean, itty bitty? I'm gonna turn down the music a little. I feel like I'm having to shout. So, let's do that. Id Hope. This is a good track. This one. Old Wood. Why make a second account? I just wanted to show that it's very doable to take a brand new Eternal account and to make masters quickly. Yeah, speedrun to masters, exactly. Playing around the Shugo like that feels great. Okay, so I was playing in a PTQ in GP Vegas, and I was against, shoot, what's his name? It's like Harry. Yeah, it's some like pretty well-known SCG name. Fire. Get more fire. Harry Corvise, that's what it is. That's what his name was. So that's annoying, but I guess it's fine. So he made a really aggressive attack, and this is Dominaria limited, and like it was kind of fishy. So I blocked in a way. I was like, wait, I think you have a run amok, which is target creature gets +3/+3 in trample. Target attacking creature gets +3/+3 in trample. And sure enough, he had a run amok. I survived at 1. I killed him with Xaxes on the backswing. I had to double block like a first striker or something. Double chump block a first striker. I don't know that he actually played the run amok, but like he had it. I felt really good about that.
Oh ho!
Oh ho! Melvair, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Hector greets you in. Chat links in chat are fine. If people start posting spam, then it becomes less fine, but until then it's fine. Probably purify this. 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 power in hand. I don't think we need to play this Amber Monument depleted. This may not have been the correct sequence of plays, I will totally admit. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that existed. We take 7.
Time to tip the scales!
Time to tip the scales. Hi Sticks, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. I could have played that power card? Are you serious? Oh man. 6+7+7. That's not good. I think I botched this game. I don't know how I'm dealing with this Valkyrie Enforcer. There's basically nothing. I mean, I could get Temple Tactic, Disjunction. It would have to be something from the market. I guess we don't. Oh, could you have? No, I couldn't. Allow set up. Oh, cool. And there's no way that we have lethal on our next swing, right? Yeah, there's no way. So we need... Well, an Alluring Ember does block for a turn. Another Vodacon Stem. This would be not loss number 4 almost. Yeah! Very well. If we had played max units last turn, we still would have been short. How much damage would Obelisk plus Rally do? We'd have 6 units, so 18. We wouldn't be able to play both of them because we wouldn't have 7 power. Yeah, we weren't hitting 25. Wouldn't we have the same? No, I played a... Oh, right, because I had Initiate. No. I still don't think it's enough. It would have been closer, but I still don't think it would have been enough. Get fire here. Yeah, 25. Turns out it's difficult to do 25. Also looks like we have a mirror here. We have an obelisk, which is nice. Also, they're torching... I'm not sure about torching that one. This one, however... Yeah, I think it's worth playing Temple Scribe and torching the Initiate. Because Initiate just at this stage of the game is such a big deal. Working mathematician, so please accept that 25 is a very large number, is pretty big. I think I have to block here. I'm not in love with it, but I think I do. Because if I don't draw the obelisk, I'm just taking unnecessary damage. Or if I don't draw the power I need for obelisk, then I'm just taking unnecessary damage. I need to get this Trailmaker down. Looks like they do have an obelisk, they just need the 4th power for it. Huh. Okay, if that's the case, I'll attack. What is up with 6? That's 6, man. Always getting ya. Merchant to trade away this rally would be nice. Not blocking. If they're waiting, this way they can wait a turn. Okay, so I'll trade now if they just play an obelisk. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. Because if I play another obelisk, then I have the obelisk advantage. Heard that 6 is perfect. 3 times 2. Well, I should trade with one of these. If they play obelisk here, it's like really not great for us. What's up, Talsmere? Crom High? Crom Keck? Missed a block? Oh, I could have blocked one. Yeah, you're right. They got us. I guess we're not just dead. Take this much damage. Why no block the merchant? Because heard that 6, 8, 9. Wait, 7, 8, wait. So I'm at 1. Strong. Block of 3 and torch guy. Oh, that might have been better. Yeah, I guess that would have been better. Okay, we are going to get to gold. We are. I will it. I will it. We're on a... Our 2 losses are, you know, 2/3 of the losses that we've had up until this point. Alright, initiate Xenon Obelisk. Keep. Got any extra dust yet? Not really. I guess we can open packs. Oh, I meant to open packs a while ago. I forgot. Planning to play this deck the whole way or switch when we have more shifts done? We could switch to, like, the control deck. It'll just take a lot longer. The budget aggro deck, the budget Skycrag deck would work as well. Why do I think of Arcana Monitor? That's a good budget option for this deck, but I also think that it has the issue of... What do I even want here? Power? Temple Standard? Maybe, yeah. It has the problem of not being a card I think you want in your final build. It also dies to Harsh Rule, that's true. But, like, I think it's worse than both Rally and Obelisk, and it's probably worse than, like, Tessia or whatever. Actually, let's play this next stuff. Ooh, torch. Yeah, we want to hit 8. Shoot of the sands. Well, I'll offer the trade. We could have played Obelisk this turn, but I think we can also just play these two. They're really trying to keep us...
Snack time, Minerva!
Snack time, Minerva. Wonky Willa. I like that name. Welcome to the stream, thanks for the follow. We play a lot of Eternal here. Right now we are speedrunning, trying to get up to Masters as soon as possible. Spoiler alert, I don't think it's going to happen today. But Hopefully it'll happen in the near future. I think if we can get up to gold today, we can make the push for master in another stream. That's pretty good. Or just a space. They take 11? Sure. Grimfan would have done it by now. Why you gotta say stuff like that, Ego? Did that not? That did 10 damage. I was thinking 11. Oops. Genetrix Iroh. Probably not attacking. Looks like it's just Cumbre aggro.
Safe travels.
He did not do it in one day? Oh, okay. That makes me feel better about myself. My fragile ego. I'll just go for it. I think that they probably have something, but them losing Irel is a big deal. If they've got Crown Watch Tactic, I think we just lose. They technically survived this at 1. Oh, they do have Crown Watch Tactic. Why not put it on this one? This doesn't really matter. Down to 8. Seems difficult to get the rest of this. Another Gentrix. Okay. Alright, so if we could just get a slew of Alluring Embers, of which we've seen 0 so far, I would like to point out, we can win this. Just like an absolute slew, like all 4 right off the top. I feel like I've done that against Ilya or something. Well, you got 2 legendaries, right? Oh, no. You didn't get End of Hostilities. You got just the other one. Well, if our opponent's giving us enough time, we will be able to find a way to beat them eventually. Or they'll find another Crown Watch Tactic or a Stand Stick. Also bad. Merchant would be great, so we can trade out this Diplomatic Seal for something else. They should click you with the Valk. They should click on the Valk, I agree. So what do we think here? Stand together? No blocks? 13, 21. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Looks like there's a fast spell. If it's stand together, it's fine. If it's Crown Watch Tactic, that's bad. Good call, almost. Yeah, Crown Watch. I guess we could still stay in it if we draw all of the, Okay. If we had all the Alluring Embers in, like, a rally or something. We had 8? No, it was not, no. That was going to be 14. Wow, we've lost 3 in a row. Getting crushed. People in Silver 1 are prepared for the, because people in Silver 1 are sick of getting crushed by Praxis tokens, they've built decks that can deal with it. Folks, we are officially in the 12th hour of today's stream. Thanks everyone for watching. After working from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. last night, it's nice to be able to kick it back and do something that I enjoy. The Silver 1 meta has adapted. Of course, I suppose that all the Eternal streamers are like really well known for just Iron Manning it out, right? Like, Jonah does like 20-hour streams routinely. Yada has been known to stream for many hours. Did we win 10 in a row yet? We definitely did, Brunski. Your effect? What? I am definitely feeling slower, and talking is more difficult than it was at the beginning of this. The way you present yourself. Maybe I'm just exhausted all the time. Well, we're just getting an obelisk here. It's not an Eternal stream, it's the stream of Eternal. So time to play more Big Brain Artifact. We'll get to that at some point, I'm sure. Dash. Appreciate the words of encouragement, Third Gatekeeper. Man, this is really something because Lothroy Falchion? Boy. We're purifying, okay. Why Praxis Token? Because I think it's a good deck for fun. This is really something because, like, I think that not too long ago, anything over, like, a 5-hour stream, I just wouldn't be able to do. So I'm glad my endurance has gotten a little better. Yeah, we are doing a budget run Ashtrian today. This is not my account. This is my, well, I mean, it is my account, but it's not my main account. I started a new account to demonstrate how viable it is to climb to Masters. With the right Valchin currently. They currently have no spells, but I probably want to hold this back. Of course, if they annihilate,
Safe travels.
it's not. We don't quite have lethal. Actually, I guess if they kill stuff, I think I attack. I keep forgetting rule number 1 of Praxis Tokens. Playing Falchion instead of ultimating the 1/1 seems odd. Agreed. If they have, like, Extract and can extract twice, you know, they're playing Obelisk. Obelisk with Western Herald, buying back. That is rule number 1, Sleepy Lion, correct. Well played. Bird. That's rule number 2, Ruinski. I guess that one happens after, though. Ooh, did we level up? Wait, what happened? I heard a chime. Maybe you thought weapons were spells? Maybe. I'm very good at this game. Sounds like it. I guess we did level up. It just wasn't a big level up, and we didn't get a big prize for it. It's just like one of those, you know, 50 shift stone or whatever. Wow, that's a lot of Chinese characters. Okay, who in chat can read this and tell me what this means? Well, this hand is good, question mark, with an obelisk. It's one sentence repeated. Oh, it is really one sentence repeated, that's true. Ooh, there's an obelisk. Time quickens. Living example. It says in Japanese, it's Japanese bitch, not Chinese. Oops. Looked like Chinese to me, but I guess what do I know? I can't read the language. Oh, you're just making shit up. It's a good one. So this is 8 power, which we're actually going to get to in 2 turns, which is kind of cool. It's going to be a turn, what, 5 active obelisk? Something like that. Don't use big boy words. Small children are in chat. I'm sorry. To be fair, I don't think that I swear much unless I'm specifically reading something that someone is saying in chat. And I'm proud of myself for that, Fireball Brothers. Sure, blame it on the chat. Alright, gain 1 life. You got it.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. Tattered, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. This'll do the trick. This'll do the trick. It's kind of a skeleton crew. If they have a Sandstorm Titan, we're pretty sad. Don't you watch anime? Or I guess your brother watches anime, huh? Maybe completion enough. Oh, that's pretty good. Even 4-4 there. Yeah, Jason, I also, when I was a kid, I just followed the rules and didn't think too much about them. Did I start attacking with these Trailmakers? I think so. Blocking both is pretty good for them. I guess it doesn't make a whole sense to block both. Because that 4-4 is holding back our entire team, plus the Grand Android in our hand. I think we called it Pinky Promising, though, instead of Pinky Swearing. So, like, I felt like I was allowed to do that, you know? But I was definitely like, my friend would say hell, and I'd be like, oh, you said a bad word. Alright, killer. Never heard of Pinky Promising. Interesting. I don't think this torch is getting a whole lot better. And this is holding back 2 damage at least. Darn was too filthy as a small child.
Time to tip the scales!
Time to tip the scales. Ah, the Aussie Monsieur. What type of accent are you supposed to say that name in? Because I feel like it could go either way. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow.
What have
Reliquary Raider. Gain health. Ooh, flyer. Let's see, what happens if I attack with everything? I don't think I want to attack with everything. I lose this, and then not attacking with this makes it less valuable to attack with everything else. Just a cool 12e name? Alright, fair enough. I've got a 12e name. Interacting from people from all across the world is, like, definitely one of the best parts about Twitch. Gotta say. Is it intentionally Monsieur instead of Monsieur? Do we have an obelisk in the market? No. We went to the market with this merchant. Unironically bad spelling. I wonder how many people believe you're the real Sunny and not an imposter. I don't know. Would you name yourself Sunnyvale too? Like, I'm not that big of a deal. Come on. Rally is not going to be enough to kill them, but it'll wipe their board. Oh, well, I guess in this case it will be enough to kill them. You're remaking Slime Bell 3. Hey, what's up, back at Matt? Lots of partnered streamers. I guess that's when you've made it, Jeebus. Like, when people are making accounts, like stealing accounts from you. I don't think I've run into that problem ever yet. I don't think I've ever tried, you know, enter your desired screen name, Sunnyvale. I don't think that's ever been taken. Like, this is not, this name is not available. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Ooh, sounds bad. You can have duplicate names in Eternal. Sure, Eternal. Oh man, if people start naming themselves Sunnyvale, that would be a bummer. Exactly, right? Never knows. Okay, so something cool is we're actually going to be able to turn on this Waystone on turn 3 by going Trailmaker into Waystone. First shot Rider. Yeah, it's definitely warping. Les Paul guitar. I'm unaware of such things. Looks like there's a fast bill. Finest hour, perhaps? I feel like if it was Torch, they'd just go after this. Need to make a Sunnyvale and play it high enough to be paired against me. We said we'd play the most expensive card in our hand every turn, right? What year? Sunnyvale will have logged off by the time you finish the tutorial. Yeah. Want to buy skip tutorial button. Alright, so we're gonna play 5 grand in and then we're gonna start rallying? Ooh. It's not bad. Yeah, so next turn we can play Obelisk and Rally. And I think that's what we go for. We might have to chump block the 6-4 at some point. Someone make an account, the real Sunnyvale, and snipe into it and rush. Morning Star. Holy moly. 10-4. Well, they have Finest Hour, right? Down the backswing? Possibly? I think so. Bum 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 bum. You know what? Maybe I should have blocked it on the Brandon. That would have been more damage. I think we're fine either way. +3 to everything is 18 on its own. Not the real Sunnyvale. God, that's pretty meta. Alright, we can win the next 2. Get into that gold. Creepin' Faith. Pass. Well, we got initiated into Merchant. This is what we dream of. Yes, Astrian, I dusted everything. Like, literally everything. I dusted some cards that if you were making your own account, you would not dust, such as Valkyrie Enforcer. With that being said, there was still, like, early quests that you could do, like the complete a draft. You get a free draft at some point, I think. If you don't get a free draft, you do get, like, you know, a diamond chest for completing a draft. Anyway, so I was ruthless in my dusting, and I would not recommend being quite so ruthless. But that was just to, like, you know, demonstrate a point. So that's Diploseal and Waystone. Interesting. Oh, back when you can dust the starter scions? They should consider letting you do that still. Fire. That obelisk. Cockroach. Oh. My opponent is a true hero. Six power? Alright, so if I can draw something that gives me additional power on the next turn, I think we're good to attack. Is turn 3 obelisk good? Yeah, but I mean, I think it's better to develop the board than to just jam out the obelisk. Man, I can't wait to play Fire Emblem, or the new Fire Emblem. It comes out on Switch. Got my capture card ready and everything. Yeah, let's just activate it. You couldn't... wait. Yeah, just not all of them. Is turn 4 double obelisk good? Well, it's just one obelisk. We just reached 8 power. So this was turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Yeah, okay. I feel like some of Lights Out Ace's... ooh, that's pretty good. But they're only going to be able to play one of them. I feel like some of Lights Out Ace's reservations about this deck are justified. Not sure, but, you know, it's possible. Is that what they meant to play? Are they going to give it killer? Twilight. Alright. Alright. What? What? Okay. Well, I don't think that changes our line. As it stands, they drop to 2. At least he made a video on it. Oh wait, that was... oh, because they blocked the merchant. Yeah, okay. Alright, are we gonna get there? Gameplay pattern of the deck is actually pretty bad. I don't know about that. I feel like for entrenched players like us that have a lot of experience with card games, it might not be the best gameplay experience, but I feel like for just, you know, someone playing for fun or not super competitively, it's a good thing to have. Redraw. Sounds bad. Sounds really bad. Diploseal is really awkward because I want the fire to actually make some use of this Waystone. You don't like the 1 smart, 2 smart, 3 smart one. Well, Ashtian, I think it can get you through Diamond. The metagame might have to be correct for it, but should be good enough to get through the Masters. Or at least that's what I'm advertising. Problem I have is focusing when trying to make decks. You mean like trying to get a game plan set? You know, this is going to trade at some point. I was playing Praxis tokens in set 1 before it was cool. That was the time before Praxis Tokens was accepted as a deck. That's true. Wow. I do not think that this hand is going to get there. Although I don't think the card draw matters a whole ton. Because, like, they're usually going to be bottlenecked on tempo and draw like this. Praxis, all I want to do is something with Diogo. I mean, you could play Diogo's a real, or sorry, not Diogo. Warp is a real deck. Like, you could make a Warp deck, and it does some cool things. Somebody should tell Sonny he should start drawing cards that do something. Yeah, this whole 10 power thing is not the best. If we can draw if they attack, and we can draw another rally, we might be able to get there. Not put out the light. I'm not trying to put out the light, man. This also, if they ever hold that back as a blocker, is not great for us. Okay. Now, if we do draw a second rally, I think we kill them. But we have to draw a second one. I mean, Obelisk works. We don't have enough for Merchant. Not quite. They've also drawn a million cards. No! Second rally might still be lethal. That does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. This having lifesteal is not great for me. Could almost draw a Merchant, but I don't think that's the case. Actually, Merchant might help me win a long game. Well... I didn't do the math. If they just blocked there, shoot. If they had just blocked there and they didn't have a trick, that actually would have been legal. That was an interesting reinvigorate. I wonder how the Silver 2 player with the full Combray aggro deck feels about this Tinker Apprentice player being higher than him. Weird stuff happens, you know? Queen 3-1-2. Okay, this hand looks great. As opposed to that last one, which looked terrible. Did I calculate it wrong? Whoops. I must have used a shortcut in my calculations that was off then. Whoops, my bad. I guess so, Ego. Man, playing Artifact after all this is going to be very, very difficult. Just play. It's written right here. I suppose we could have played Amber Acolyte, might have been a little better. Tanking my ammo or we speak. Trying to catch up to me, Berlimsky? That's such a Berlimsky thing to do.
Safe travels.
That fire seagull. We can attack. I don't even know. Is it just me or our opponent miss a power drop? They're stuck on one power. You're making your own wild race. Okay. White rice? Okay. Fair enough. Because I really don't know the difference. 7. I can double obelisk next turn. I am not entirely sure what's going on, but I think we're winning this one. Ash turn. All I know is obelisk, 8 power, victory! Hooray. A plus space. Oh, I forgot to Alt F4 again. Jun Lord Riku. Oh, let's redraw that. Could probably craft 2 crests. Oh yeah, I guess I can make crests, but we were going to make... Oh, this hand. We were going to make the other budget decks. Actually, a merchant saves this hand from being absolutely awful. I'm waiting for board to make an appearance. Oh god. That is one problem with playing this deck. Boar can get you really good. Although I think that you can actually play around board reasonably well.
It'll get the job done.
Actually, I was saying, I am going to craft the other budget decks from that article. Oh my god. Not like this, why? Even a merchant? Okay, now a merchant is a lot less good. Oh, this is just... Oh man. Well, I think we've gotten to the point where someone might have a board. They might not have gotten a board. Against Amber Acolyte Torch? They might have gotten it, I don't know. Just got a cookbook. Pay to win FJS. Everyone that plays FJS is just a dirty pay to win player. Took too long to re-look at the shards, and now saying that Riku is Teamer is out of date? What? Isn't Riku Teamer, though? Hey, what's up, Pop? We are well into the 12th hour. Oh, that Brixton Merchant is probably not happy times for me. Running Boar main deck at this point. Wow. Jun Lord Riku. Oh. I see. I have to finish my artifact draft? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna play artifact. I wasn't just doing a 12-hour stream. I was gonna do a stream that was at least 12 hours. Is this the 12th hour that we play Witching Hour control? Oh man. Witching Hour is sweet. I don't think we actually have a reason to play that yet. Alright, use your boar, come on. Play that merchant, use boar. What's Jun Lord Riku? Our opponent. Our opponent's handle is Jun Lord Riku. Yeah, this is all very difficult to follow. I'm dying here. Right, I have fast spells. Got them fast spells. With the speed, like whoosh. You got fast spelled. Regancy, this is not my main account, so it's not the link I have. It's not the account I have linked to Eternal. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I think either block they make, I use Torch. Yeah. We're using some of the budget decks that are explained here. We're going to gain 5 from Rezone attacking. They're probably going to bore my obelisk, and we're probably dead. I may have had more higher EV had I conceded immediately upon seeing my opening hand. Maybe. Typhus. That's reckless, deadly, and flying. Okay. I do not believe this is enough, but hopefully it is. Drift block. This is a ton of damage. This game was unwinnable. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you got me. How did that work? God. They played Typhus instead of playing two things? Like, they could have easily protected against that by playing just the merchant, right? Okay. Anyway, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, this long... I guess that's just a 2-hour video, huh? 2 hours, is that right? Yeah. Thanks for watching. I will make the climb from gold all the way up to masters at a later date. I'll be moving on now as we're in the 12th hour of the 12-hour stream. So, thanks for watching.